In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a knock sensor on your Chevy Sonic. This will be located on the back of the motor. Let's get started. On the back side of the motor, looking straight up past the axle, we're going to find the knock sensor. We're going to remove the bracket in front of it and then remove the knock sensor. Using an E10 socket, remove the 2 bolts for the bracket. Remove the bolts and the bracket. We're going to remove the connector for the knock sensor. Right on my pointer finger, there's going to be a tab. Push on that tab, pull straight back, remove the connector. We're going to pull the connector out of that bracket. Using a pry bar pressed against the axle to hold the side of this bracket, while I use a flat blade screwdriver to help me pry the connector out of the bracket. Using a trim tool, we're going to remove the plastic stay for the knock sensor. Get under it and pop it out of that plate. This is an E12 bolt. If you're able to get a socket on it, do so. However, we have not been able to. So we're going to use a 10mm wrench and remove the bolt. It's a pretty snug fit. It's pretty close. It's not going to round the bolt off. Remove the bolt and the sensor. I have the bolt installed into the sensor. Reach up and install the bolt. Get the bolt started by hand and fully snug down to the sensor. Install the plastic stay into the bracket. Torque the bolt to 15 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the knock sensor connector into the bracket. Install the connector, push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, give it a pull, make sure it's locked on. Install the bolt in the bracket. Get it started by hand. Before snugging the bottom bolt, get the top bolt started. Snug down the bolts. Torque the bolts to 71 inch-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.